Texas.
All right, we made it to Texas. Last time we were here in Texas, I zinged the tires to over 12,000 RPMs, if you can believe it. So the plan is, you know, going back to the drawing board and switching some of the nitrous around. You know, taking out quite a bit of nitrous in the hit, and then adding that nitrous later. So still have the same total amount of nitrous. It's just sequenced differently to try to overcome this.
Just too high wheel speed.
Way too high a wheel speed. So, and plus, you know, he put new tires on it. I don't know how old those tires were that we've been running. So hopefully that ought to help.
Well, they were 2 years old, but they only had 3 passes on them. But through the time that it's sitting around, it was in Rick's shop the whole time. You know, it was hot there.
I went skidding
the
across
tires
the
might have
track.
just went bad.
Skidding across the track. You know, those were on the Monte Carlo when you wrecked them.
No, they weren't.
Those small
the
tires?
36s, the first 36s we had.
Oh, okay.
So we're not looking to set the world on fire this weekend. Just
No, I'd like
testing.
if we can go A to B, that's what I really want.
Then I'll have something
go A
to
to B
work
so
with.
we can start learning and getting this thing to go fast.
Yeah, I still may have to mess with the launch retard. I mean, we just don't know. But I think taking as much nitrous out of the first system as we took is a hell of a good start in the right direction. I am a little worried. You have to be careful, you know, in the fourth system because it's got a hell of a blast. So hold on to your hat there, sir.
Yeah, just turn it on. As long as it's going straight.
Yeah.
No problem.
You know, even though it zinged the tires last time, the launch looked really, really nice. So I'm hoping to be able to repeat that you know, kind of sequence the way it came up and just you know, get a hold of the tire before it got out of control. I think that will be good.
and then hopefully all the motor problems are resolved.
Well, we
The
hope
different
so.
hone and the combination.
We just put
things.
rods in it. We have not made a pass, so that first pass, you just always got to cross your fingers and please stay in the fucking motor.
Right. So, you know, it's at the drawing board right now. We're hoping for a good A to B, and if we can get that, we'll have something to work with, and it will be on. We're looking to set the world on fire as quickly as we can with it, because I mean it has the aptitude and ability. You know, I mean we've been chasing the fuel rich for too long, and to discover, you know, if the main nitrous feed line was leaking and we didn't know it because you couldn't see it. Man, what a frustration and tons of expense. You know, 10 sets of pistons, 10 sets of rings. That's not cheap. And a lot of frustrating, you know, having to change all that stuff.
Hopefully everything will be good.
Yeah.
And this track is definitely stripped. We walked out there this morning and looked at it. It's stripped.
It's stripped.
But I think it'll come around because it's got some rubber there.
Yeah.
Once a few burnouts, I think it'll come around.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It does. You walk out there and the no prep, you're like, oh my God, they scraped it down. The deal with the tracks is you can't unprep the years and years of prep that's buried down in that.
Oh yeah, and you can scrape it down to cement, but that glue is still in that cement.
In that cement, and yeah. So it comes around quickly. It'll be a good track. We'll be
hopefully the
running
weather
at
stays
night.
good and it doesn't fucking get real.
No, you want it to cool down.
It's supposed to be
a
good
little
all
bit.
weekend. So.
You want it to cool down a little bit. And
Not
it
cold
will
like
at
it
night.
was last night. It was cold last night.
Yeah, it was. No, it's, midday I measured about 4,500 feet. I'm expecting it to come down at least 1,000 to 35, 32, which is really right where we ran last time. So that's a good thing. You know, we won't have to worry about drastically different weather conditions and making any weather-related changes to the tune-up. It'd be pretty much apples for apples here, so that's good.
All right, stay tuned for the first passes.
Okay.
That's great. It's really good. Oh, what? Why? Nothing. It's just this track comes around.
Now there was more on this track. Huh? You showed me.
No, that's still good though. See this here? This will come in so nice.
You showed me. Still got some bite.
Oh no. Right out here is where my Mine got upset that one time. I flung her around. No, it'll be good.
dropped the fucking thing and it went right in my hand.
Be ready to go.
Somebody else had it. into the lane.
Shape out there because of fucking oil. I drove in the oil. It would have went. It would have went the whole way.
For this last round, that's exactly what I would do.
Yeah, I got in the oil. That's why I got out of shape.
There's a lot of oil.
Something ain't working right here because the pan back picked up way over here. Maybe that's because the valve cover was loose?
Could be.
Sorry. Yep. Behind you, Bill.
Okay.
I gotta get rags.
Okay. Go clean up.
We got oil inside the car.
Yeah, that's what we were in. It was all in here. That's why we've been in
crap.
here cleaning, yeah.
We don't got any drip on the bottom of the car, do we?
Okay, so
What do you need? Bill?
look from that angle. Yeah.
Grab the tire stuff. Tire pressure.
I'm gonna stuff some rags down inside next to the transmission just for right now,
Okay.
just to be able to clean that up.
my fault, guys.
I laid over at the 60
I didn't arm the nitrous.
No nitrous.
Oh, okay.
Hey, this is what it is.
He loses the driver. Fuck! I knew as soon as it left, I was like, fuck. I looked up and the fucking switch ain't on.
Yeah, I laid over.
Now you worried us. We're like,
We
oh.
have one A to B, so
Now we have a starting point for tomorrow.
Tomorrow, this thing needs to be ripped apart.
I'm worried about 3 and 5. Getting that wet.
It has to be pulled apart.
Horrible. You want to do it tonight or first thing in the
I
morning?
ain't doing it tonight. Fuck that.
Well, we did that abandon here. We worked till 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, well, I'm not into it.
That's what time you want to start tomorrow.
what time does it start tomorrow?
Let's get it up on the Projects.
All right, back from Texas. All in all, good weekend. Found a few other problems that we had to deal with, but overall, we learned some shit.
All in all, the weekend went good other than that we heard it, but I mean, we got the thing to go down. We know what we need to do to make it go down.
Overall, I felt like we learned some really interesting things. The car did go down the track. We had a little problem with the nitrous shutting off, which I don't know what that's about. Just to look for loose wire, maybe from shaking the tires, huh?
I don't know. This fucking thing throws a fucking shoehorn in our shit all the time. Every
Yeah.
time you turn around, there's another little stupid problem. You gotta figure this out.
Little problem, yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? We can't fucking have a normal fucking deal with it, or
Yeah.
what?
But I tell you what the big takeaway is from the weekend is really the wheel speed, because the car went down the track running some outrageous wheel speeds, at the 1.5 that I never thought possible, and it looked fast and it went, so at least I know I won't be afraid to get on the other side of it here with that wheel speed and do everything that I can to get it accelerated. That's because once we get this fuel regulation figured out, that's really going to be it. Managing the power and accelerating the engine, and I think we're right there in the ballpark. So it was really great learning this weekend.
So first pass, little spicy.
A little spicy in the wheel speed. It just Kelly,
Wheel speed is just out of control. It's so fucking high, and it's like the fucking. I don't know if it's because the track we're on is just not as good as the ones at No Prep Kings, or what. But I mean, it's fucking high.
Well, I tell you why you're making a lot of power at the track at Odessa. And the reason you're making a lot of power there compared to other tracks, it has nothing to do with the track surface or the track itself. It's the weather. You got cold, dry air, and that thing is just getting an unruly amount of power from the atmospheric pressure itself, and that's what's going on right there. Even though it's a lower barometer track, it just seems to be making a lot of power at the track, and we're ripping the tires off the car. I mean, I took out 22 degrees by the time you add the retard and the launch retard to get this thing to go down the track. And the wheel speed was still high, but like I said, it went down.
Second pass was a good pass. It got
Second
down,
pass was a
pushed
good
oil
pass.
out of the valve cover,
Pushed oil
had
out
to
of the
pedal
valve
it, but
That's
cover.
because I think it detonated.
Yeah, it had other problems, but like I said, the learning's good on it. It's just a beast to calm down. When you're trying to deal with that, you're taking kind of an educated guess mixed with a stab in the dark to try to get the wheel speed down to where you need it to be. I mean, it's just going to the moon, I mean, it's outrageously crazy, so...
And do we want to talk about third pass or?
Yeah, I had a brain fart and I forgot to turn the nitrous system on.
Yeah, what third pass?
It
that
happens.
didn't get recorded in the data. Yeah, and I was hurt by
When
the
as a
third
team
pass.
loses a driver,
It happens. It's all right. It
Yeah.
happens.
It was good.
We're probably going to make some changes to the motor, but, you know, I don't know if you want to discuss any of that, but...
Yeah, we're going to change some things and,
Yeah.
you know, and try to get this thing right. I mean, tired of working on it.
All right, well, stay tuned for more.
All right.